Alright, this is the Xera tanking training video. I'm on Alacrity Heal Specter. I'm not going to talk a lot about mechanics, mostly just about positioning for Xera, okay? So this is basic. So when you fly in, you see the circle. You are going to be just the other side of that dividing line. And when you set it up, if you look at my mini-map, you have northwest is arrow, a little bit off north by northeast is circle, and then south by southeast is heart. And I stay here because you're going to see in a second there's going to be a grav well right to my left. And you're always going to want to keep the boss in the middle, so those orange AoEs, she's not staying in them because they give her buffs and they also damage and give conditions to your party member. If you don't DPS fast enough, there'll be a laser. If that happens, that's fine. Just move them back to out of the center, move them to the edge of the ring to avoid those lasers because they give you a lot of floats and damage and such. Okay, so then after the first burst there where you have to use a shield to ancient power, you're going to lead her kind of towards heart just in case the grav well appears before your DPS are down. You can see it appear briefly here where it was going to be, and then we phased her at 50%. It's right there. So you see I was off the side of that. Perfect. And how well you move the boss is going to dictate how well your party does. Okay, we just did the mini game. Now we're going back. Now this time when you glide in, seeing the circle ahead of me on that line, you're going to be just to the right of it, because your first gravel is going to be on that left side. So again, positioning in the same place, you want to be in the middle of the platform, and watch out for her Blurred Frenzy just as a free one. When you notice she does that, you can dodge back out of it and come back up without her moving because she's animation locked. That's for free, my friends. Okay, there's a Blurred Frenzy, but I can out heal. See, I'm right there because of that grav well. Okay, now the ambient powerful magic she's going to drop. As soon as you shield that and she drops it, you're going to move over to arrow. That is your next position because again you've got a grav well coming and a laser coming at the same time. So see the laser, dynamite. We're going to be over here and just hang out right here. And just make sure you don't accidentally dodge roll off the back because that would be bad. So you see again, there's the grav well, and you keep her there until the laser disappears. When the laser disappears, you go back to the middle, and you are going to keep her in the middle while your team takes out the crystals by circle because you're going to need to move her later, and again, you don't want to have to move her into the orange. Okay, I've got the shield. See, I'm going to drop it as soon as the text disappears. Text disappears, and there's the shield, and protected. And if for some reason your team doesn't have the crystals down, it's better to move her onto that area than stay in the middle and die. So just be aware of that because the laser comes down again, and that's what really messes with you on this boss. And the crystals are the ones generating that AoE. Okay, see, we got that. Deadly magic. After this we got to move because lasers are coming down. There's a laser. Let's get out of there. Good. And usually you move after the first. We were just a bit slower getting rid of the crystals, but I think that was handled perfectly. You can wait for the second. As you see, it works just fine. And then after this, if you need to, you move some more, but that's basically it in a nutshell, just avoiding those grav wells and the laser. So this is a quick video. Hopefully this makes sense. I try not to talk like an auctioneer, but I'm trying to keep up with the tactics. And then there you go. Granite Roots is your uncle, and make sure you vote for me for mayor. Hope this is helpful. Hope you enjoyed this, and hope you have a most excellent day.